There are moments in life when quitting feels easier than continuing. Moments when a weight of disappointment presses on your chest, when progress feels invisible, and when the voice in your head whispers, maybe this isn't for you. In those moments, it's tempting to forget how far you've already come. But hear this clearly today. You didn't come this far to quit. Think back to where you started. Remember the confusion, the fear, the lack of resources, the lack of confidence. Remember the nights when you didn't know how things would work out, but you kept going anyway. You didn't have answers then, but you had courage. You didn't have guarantees, but you had grit. And somehow, step by step, you moved forward, not because it was easy, but because something inside you refused to give up. That same strength is still in you. Growth rarely looks like a straight line. It's messy. It's frustrating. It's filled with setbacks that make you question everything. Sometimes you move forward, then backward, then sideways, wondering if you're making progress at all. But progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet persistence. Sometimes it's simply choosing not to quit on a day when quitting feels justified. You didn't survive everything you survived just to stop now. There were doors slammed in your face. There were people who doubted you, underestimated you, or counted you out before you even had a chance. There were moments when you felt alone, unsupported, unseen. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still dreaming. That alone is proof that your story isn't finished. Let's be honest. Exhaustion is real. Burnout is real. Feeling stuck is real. But quitting doesn't heal exhaustion. It only replaces it with regret. The pain of continuing may be heavy, but the pain of giving up on yourself lasts much longer. One day, you'll look back at this moment and realize it was a turning point, the moment you chose resilience over retreat. You don't need to have it all figured out to keep going. You don't need perfect clarity, perfect timing, or perfect conditions. You just need the courage to take the next step, not the whole staircase, just the next step. Momentum is built one decision at a time, and today's decision is simple. I will not quit. Remember why you started, not the surface reason, the deeper one. The reason that kept you awake at night with hope. The reason that made your heart beat faster when you imagined a different future. That reason still matters. Your dream didn't expire just because the journey got hard. Hard doesn't mean impossible. Every meaningful path demands something from you. It demands patience when results are slow, discipline when motivation fades, faith when evidence is scarce. But the reward on the other side isn't just success. It's becoming the kind of person who doesn't break under pressure. Right now, you may feel like nothing is changing, but growth often happens underground before it ever shows above the surface. Roots form in darkness. Strength is built in silence. Just because you don't see results yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. You are closer than you think. What if this struggle isn't a sign to stop, but a sign that you're about to level up? What if this resistance means you're approaching something meaningful? The greatest breakthroughs often come right after the hardest moments. And many people quit right before things turn around, not because they failed, but because they got tired. Don't let temporary fatigue steal permanent victory. You've already invested too much to walk away now. Too many lessons learned. Too much growth earned. Too many obstacles overcome. Quitting would erase none of the pain, but continuing could transform it into purpose. And here's the truth no one tells you enough. You don't have to feel strong to be strong. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's a decision to move forward despite it. Some days, bravery looks like getting out of bed. Some days, it looks like trying again after failing. And some days, it looks like simply refusing to quit. You are allowed to rest. You're allowed to pause, but you're not allowed to give up on yourself. Your future self is counting on you. The version of you who has made it through the season, who has healed, who has grown, who has succeeded, that version is watching right now, silently cheering you on. Don't disappoint that future. Don't abandon the journey before the reward arrives. You didn't come this far to quit when things got uncomfortable. You didn't come this far to stop when progress felt slow. You didn't come this far to let doubt have the final word. You came this far because you are capable of more than you realize. So take a breath. Straighten your back. Remind yourself who you are, not the tired version, not the discouraged version. but the resilient version, the one who keeps going, the one who rises again, the one who refuses to quit. Even if all you can do today is take one small step, take it. Even if all you can do is hold on. Forward is still forward, no matter how slow. This chapter is not the end. This struggle is not your identity. This moment is not your limit. You didn't come this far to quit. You came this far to finish. You came this far to rise. You came this far to win. And if this message spoke to you, if it reminded you of the strength you carry inside, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more inspirational messages to keep you moving forward.